Good morning, this is Dwayne. We've been doing a series of videos on how to play in various keys, but I'm going to take a little break from that this morning because I've had a lot of questions about what fingers to use and how to do those rapid right hand runs. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to do it extreme slow motion here. Let's take this run right here. It's a G7 suspension. Another way, well, I'll just call it G7 suspension, and later I'll talk about what else it could be, okay? But notice my left hand's playing G and D, and my right hand's playing F, A, C, E. So you could view that as that's a low G, so that's a root, and that would be the 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 13th. Okay, but it also could be viewed as a G7 suspension because the 4 is taking the place of the 3rd. So I can play it like that too, okay, and I'll do both. But let's take this run and do it very slowly. Play each note from the bottom up with your pedal depressed. Then you bring your thumb under your right hand and play the same 4 notes. Bring your thumb under, play the same 4 notes. Go as high as you want, that's as high as I'll go. And then you simply turn around and come back. When you run out of fingers with those same 4 notes, then bring your little finger over. You kind of have to maybe lift your hand a little bit and play the same 4 notes. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, now my left hand is just sitting there, but actually, if I play that faster, I'd probably bring my left hand up and play the chord to give it a little support. Okay, let me do that a few times. Get the idea there? Okay, let's slow down now. A little bit faster, and this time I'm going to bring my left hand up to the chord. And when my right hand gets back and it's about to run into my left hand, then I pull my left hand back down to a lower root. By the way, don't play the chord down here. It sounds too muddy. Just play the root and the 5th, or you can play, if you'd prefer, a G octave is fine too. See, there, that even gives it a little better support, particularly if you come up then and play the chord. Okay, now that's just one run, but you do the same thing to all the runs you want to do. Okay, some are a little more complex because of the black notes involved. Let's do this though. Let's make it just a G7th with a 13th in it. All I'm doing is bringing that C down to B, and we've got the same chord. Or if you don't like the 13th, just play a G9, G7th ninth. F, A, B, D. That's even easier. And remember to keep your pedal depressed so it hooks all those notes together. Let's try one more. Let's go up a half a step and go to B flat 7th. All you do is move those 2 middle notes from white notes to black keys, okay? See that? Here's A minor 9th. You can do it to any. That's G7 suspension. Now sometimes too, you can use a tremolo in the left hand. For example, I could do this. And that even gives it more support. All I'm doing in the left hand is playing a tremolo of the same chord. Tremolo is where you just alternate your fingers rapidly like that. And then your right hand playing the same notes, but up higher in higher octaves, okay? Well, there's some ideas on what fingers to use and how to practice very slowly, and I want to emphasize you do need to practice very slowly. If you're an absolute beginner, you may despair at the thought of ever doing that, but believe me, there was times that I couldn't do that at all, that I watched the people play that, and it seemed out of reach for me. But eventually, even with these little short fingers, I was able to do it to some degree. Now, understand that people's dexterity is different and their finger shapes are different. So I don't expect to ever play as well as somebody with really good coordination. I don't have particularly good coordination. So, but I accept that and I just do the best I can, and you can too. Okay, that's it for today. So if you like this sort of thing and if you find it helpful at all, we have a lot more material like this over at PlayPiano.com. So come on over and sign up for our free piano tips. Thanks. Bye.